If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm actually about to get ready to do a little Pilates workout right before I go to the gym to do a cardio sesh on the treadmill. And I wanted to share how I'm going to style my hair for today. Today is Monday, so happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day. But this is, when did I do my hair? I think I did my hair last Wednesday. Yeah, last week on Wednesday. And it is Monday. So my hair is still very defined. I used a different product combination this time. And look, there's no flaking at all whatsoever. My hair is shiny. And I used the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer by TGIN, and as my base I used this Braid Formula foaming lotion for tension relief. I shared this with y'all on my last video. I didn't really want to use that, but honestly I guess any foam works, because for me, I don't like to have a gel cast. I like to have movement, and this just gives me those results. But because I'm going to work out, I'm not going to wear my hair out. I'm going to do a quick puff. So I kind of want to share what I'm going to do. I'm going to need some water, some gel, and I'm going to need a boar bristle brush, and I'm gonna need a hair tie. So I'll be right back with that. And I got all of my supplies. Got my spray bottle with water, my Eco Styler gel. This is the argan oil version. I don't prefer this one. I prefer the olive oil one, but this is the one I have on hand, so we're gonna use this. I got my edge brush. Got my boar bristle brush. I'm also going to be using my shampoo brush to get the perimeter of my hair as flat as possible. Personally, like to use stockings to tie up my hair because it gives me more control. I can make it as tight or as loose as I want, and it's really long, so I can wrap it around as many times as I possibly want to. All right. So I'm just gonna speed this up. This part is especially crucial to making the perfect puff, and let me tell you why. The roots of your hair have to be drenching wet, because if they're not, they will dry frizzy. They will dry with lumps and bumps, and we don't want that. So that's why I'm sectioning my hair to make sure I get the roots everywhere. Also, I want to add moisture. It's been a couple days, and water moisturizes and water hydrates, and oils and creams moisturize, but you get my gist. And I'm brushing it back here to smooth my hair, and it's just so much easier because my roots are very, very wet, dripping wet in fact. And I'll tell you why. I'm pulling my hair taut, not tight but taut. I just slicked the perimeter of my head with this shampoo brush. I pull the ends and then brush so that I don't get the ends, because I still want all my ends to be defined and curly. I just want my edges to be very slicked and comb and brush back together. I'm just going to do the same thing with this boar bristle brush and add a little bit more water. So now that my hair is all smooth and brushed through, I can now take my stocking and wrap it around my head. This style has literally been my go-to style for years, ever since I started wearing my curls. This has been the style that I go to when I'm lazy, when I just want a cute updo. This is my girl. So right now I'm pulling the hair tie up. And also, side note, stockings are literally the best for this because my hair is so wet right now. It's really slippery from the previous product that I had in it. And it's just not going to sleek up if I use an elastic headband or anything like that. So stocking adds traction and gives me more control. As I'm pulling my hair tie tighter, I'm pulling it back and forth so that the base of my hair tie is not so much around my head as it is around my hair, because I don't want this to be super duper tight. I don't want to cause a headache. And I'm using my fingers to pull out any curls or any strands that got caught in the hair tie. Now I'm crossing it over and trying to tie the hair tie around the base of my puff or pineapple to tuck it away so that you can't see it. I'm being super cautious to not get any of my curls caught in the hair tie because I don't want to pull my hair. So now that the hair tie is wrapped around the base of my puff, I'm going to use these bobby pins to secure the remainder of the hair tie up so that you can't see it. This is just extra. If you cut the ends of the stocking, you will probably just tuck it away, but I just didn't cut the ends of mine. And I'm turning around so that you can have a better look at what I'm doing, but now that I realize it, you can't really tell. So I'm just taking the stocking, taking a piece of my hair, bobby pinning it together, and pushing the bobby pin in. Alright, so the puff is done. This is what it looks like so far, but we're not done yet. I already dyed, but I was just saying how I put my gel on the perimeter of my entire head, smooth it down with my edge brush. I just feel like I have more control with my edge brush, so that's what we're gonna do. This is where it gets super tedious, but it's for a good reason. When I follow my finger after I brush it, I can feel any of the lumps and bumps and smooth them out. And when I have to refresh my hair, all I have to do is lightly spritz my hair with some water to reactivate the gel, brush it back with a more bristle brush, tie it back with the hair tie, lay my edges flat, and it literally is done. And that'll take less than 5 minutes to do, and maybe a little bit more to dry, depending on the porosity of your hair. But this is literally the natural's cheat code to a quick hairstyle. We're finally here, my pride and joy, my baby hairs. The best tip of advice that I have for your edges or baby hairs, whatever you like to call them, is you have to follow the brush with your finger when you're laying them down. That just makes sure that they're not like fluffy. I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, if fluffy edges are your thing, that's your thing, but I like my edges flat. Then while your hair is still wet or damp, set your hair with a scarf, whether it's a cotton bandana, a satin scarf, a silk scarf, I don't know, do-rag that you have, or those little narrow edges scarves, whatever you have. Set your hair. Please set your hair. That ensures that it will stay flat. Then, after your hair dries, and only after your hair dries, take the scarf off. If your hair is 50% dry, there's a 50% chance that your hair will start waving back up and fluffing back up, and it won't stay flat. So the drier your hair is when it's flat and in the scarf, the better the chances that your hair will stay flat and stay sleek. Okay, that's my piece. Hopefully you take that advice and you run with it, because that's my best tip of advice. That's what I tell everybody when they ask me, how do you get your hair so sleek? What products do you use? How do you get your hair to look like that? That's what I tell everyone. So this is my scarf that I'm using for the day. It's just this, like, I don't know what, it's like lyocell, I think. That's the material of it. I don't even know. I think the tag ripped off. Something my mom gave me. Really doesn't matter what scarf you use. But I'm folding it and I'm making sure that I get most of the perimeter of my hair, not just my edges. I want all of my hair that I want to be laid down to be as flat as possible. So with this one, I have to wrap it around just once, which is great. And I'm going to keep this on for as long as I possibly can. If not, until it's completely dry, or until I get to the destination I'm going to. In this case, it's a gym, but yeah. I basically finished doing my hair. I do need to fix up my edges because they kind of got messed up when I put on my scarf, but it's nothing to fix them. Just do the same technique. Boom. Boom. They're fixed. And this one didn't really get messed up too bad, but I can still slick some of it down again. Okay. Let me just take some water. So I just got finished spraying my hair with water just so that I can moisturize the ends, and I'm gonna use this oil. Any oil is okay to use, to be honest. I don't have favorites when it comes to hair oils. I just use 2 pumps, rub it in my hands, and just scrunch it in my hair. And kind of pull my hair also to create volume and fullness. But other than that, that's it. And my hair in the front is longer than my hair in the back, so it kind of flips in my face, but I just flip it to the back or to the side, whatever I feel like is more, looks better and is more comfortable for me. But yeah, that's it.